hello, beloved souls. So this is a special reading for the 222 portal. The energies, look, it's 11:22, so I just started this message. The energies are so strong, so powerful coming in that I wanted to make sure that I got something out for you guys, right? So twos are about partnership and cooperation and harmony and balance and duality, right? So there's this big two is also a very intuitive number, right? It's about creativity and feeling and insight. So all of these energies are coming up as we step into the lunar new year, as we have this beautiful new moon in Aquarius, right? And Aquarius are about what? Partnerships, cooperation, seeing things in the big picture, right? Really visionary. So on this 2-2 portal, it's right, two. There's five twos, right? So the energy of two, the energy of two, do dualism, cooperation, partnership, harmony, balance is all amplified five times on this day, right? Like boom. And we just had the new moon in Aquarius, so I pray to God that you've written out your intentions and the things that you'd like to manifest. But if you haven't, this would be a really good time to sit down and get those energies together and really amplify them. What do you want the next 6 to 12 months of your life to look like when it comes to your partnerships, when it comes to your relationships, right? Because that's about coming together. When it comes to balancing your masculine and feminine energies within yourself and within your world. This is also a 6 year, right? And six is made of what? Three twos. So you have a lot of this energy flowing around of love, of beauty, of money, and really bringing things together. So I'm going to pull out several cards. I got the eight Angels of Atlantis, Gateway, Oracle, Sacred Destiny Oracle, Work Your Life. And I'm also going to pull out a Divine Abundance card and a romance angel card, right? Because it's still about partnerships, about cooperation. That could be in love, it could be in business, it could be in other areas of your life. So I just want to make sure that you guys have as much information as the angels will give to me to share with all of you as we move forward through this gateway and see what that all means. See what it all means. So thank you to my beautiful team of light, angels, archangels, ancestors, guides, galactic star family, beings of the purest light and highest vibration. We come together for the collective in this 222 gateway. What messages we have coming through for them? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Couldn't sleep. I've been writing like crazy. For those of you that are creative, enchantment. Archangel Michael coming in. Clearings happening in the third eye, clearings happening in the crown chakra, a lot of upgrades and like pushes are coming through so that you can step into the fullness of your spiritual gifts and talents and the things that have been dormant. So I know this is part of the ascension symptoms. We've been getting a lot of pressure in our third eye and crown chakras, headaches, throbbing, like all types of stuff, right? For some of you, you might have even had your ears ringing. And I know that I was having some issues with my throat chakra as well, right? Everything above here was getting pushed. Everything was getting pushed up and pushed out. It's like whatever wasn't serving you was getting pushed up and pushed all the way out. So this is about those things being cleared out so that you can be in better alignment with your higher self and with the divine. So you can bring magic into this world so you can start really creating, right? The unicorns are about healing. So it's big healing energy being pushed against your third eye and your crown chakra. As I'm giving you this message, my crown chakra is starting to throb as I'm connecting. So that beautiful violet color. Although this is Archangel Michael, I would also call it Archangel Zadkiel because he works with the violet flame and can transmute all lower vibrational energies into divine love or greater, right? Beautiful. Okay. Archangel Raziel. Wow, dreams. So for some of you, you've been doing astral dreaming. And for many of you, this is just letting you know that the things that you're seeing in your dreams and the reason that they're starting to get more vivid or you're starting to remember them more is because they are holding really deep messages for you. But again, for many of you, this is just you astral projecting while you're dreaming, knowing that you're doing work on a conscious and unconscious level. Like when you go to sleep, and I know I'm team no sleep. I'm hashtag team no sleep all day long. Because when I go to sleep, it's like I don't. It's like I lay down and then the work continues on the other side, right? As I'm working with the galactic star family, as I'm doing all this shit. So some of you, this means that your dream interpreters as well, right? Like you're able to see things in dreams and they're gonna have huge meaning, huge meaning. If you want someone to help you interpret dreams, you better contact Turquoise Majesty because that girl has got it going on. She's got it going on. Got it going on, I'm telling you. But anyway, Archangel Raziel here to support you. Mm. And your hand chakras are being activated as well. You see that? See that orb in her hand? So for some of you, that's funny because I just want to call this Archangel Gabriel. Let me see if I can find it. When I was cutting the deck, and I just saw that same energy in the hand. It was Archangel Gabriel, the benediction card, I want to say. Yep, look. I saw that. Actually, that was at the bottom of the deck when I picked the first card, enchantment. And then I went to shuffle. But it's definitely, definitely there. And it caught my eye for a reason. So for many of you, your hand chakras are being activated, right? I know that one of my gifts definitely flows through my hands, whether it's I'm cooking, whether I'm massaging someone. I can touch someone while I'm talking to them and kind of shift things out. So for many of you, you're getting that beautiful gift as well. Okay. Get back to Archangel Metatron. Woo, 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 at the bottom with divine intelligence. So you have access to the Akashic records, right? Archangel Metatron was a human that went to the other side of the realm and became an angel. And so he is there to guard the Akashic records, right? Or the book of life, however you resonate with it. But this is showing you that that knowledge is available to you if you want to tap into the Akashic records, right? If you want to go deeper and really get into like where your life path is, what your divine purpose is, maybe things from your past lives that are affecting you or how you can move forward here. Archangel Metatron also protects our children, right? So big, big, big indicator of just how much energies are being pulled. I'm telling you, this healing that's happening here and here is to open you up for this, right? Divine intelligence is coming through. You're going to start dreaming things and seeing things a little better. Your gifts are going to be activated a lot more. This two, I don't even freaking 2 times 5s is super powerful, right? And again, it's about balance. Two hands, right? It's not a coincidence that we got a huge benediction card. It's not a coincidence that in this image, there's two, all right? Two energies, your physical self, your spiritual self, right? Your masculine or your feminine and your masculine energies. Like everything is being brought into balance at this time and cleared and healed to help you bring you to the next and greatest step. Gateway Oracle first, and then Sacred Destiny. Bottom of the deck, opening to love. And message never gets old, right? Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. I'm in the flow of the universe. Look how carefree she looks, right? Standing on the boat, just looking out over the edge. Got the moonlight behind her. This beautiful wave of just energy, and she's just floating, trusting where she's being guided, right? Because there's a light in front of her. So the light, and it's not even a really big, bright light, but there's enough light there that she can just go forward and trust. She knows the universe has her back. And that's just a message for you. Like the universe has your back. Keep going. Even when the path doesn't seem that bright and clear, keep going. It's really funny that this image should show up because it's similar to the image that came up today in the daily angel message, right? Which was the message of a sacred plan. So being in flow, trusting that plan, trusting divine timing is going to be really important for you at this time. She's so unbothered. I love it. Moving forward carelessly, freely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Have anything? Okay. I was about to say, do we have anything else? Bottom of the deck, revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. My light illuminates the world. That's why she can move forward fearlessly, right? With that little ass light, because she's not worried about that light, because she knows that she is the light. And if things get dark, she's going to be the one to illuminate it. I love that energy. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. You have to be able to count on yourself. Know that the things that are happening for you and not to you. Again, all of this information that's being drawn down into you as you're downloading and downloading and downloading, it's coming to you for a reason, right? That is divine intelligence coming to you. That is the wisdom from the ages coming to you. That is your ancestors and your angels pouring into you. And it's time for you to start trusting in that, trusting the things that you're feeling, trusting the things that you're seeing, right? It's not going to make sense to everybody. It's not supposed to, right? If you're having a dream and it's has a message and a meaning for you, it's a message and a meaning for you, right? I can dream of something and interpret it one way, and my girlfriend will dream of something and interpret it a different way. We might be both dreaming about horses, right? But they're gonna have different meanings for different people. So this is about you trusting in your own self, trusting in the guidance that you're getting from your higher self, from the Most High God, from your angels, from your ancestors, right? And following through with that, right? Because this is a keyhole, right? It opens to a doorway. So it's not just feeling it, but feeling it and stepping into it, feeling it and moving forward with it, right? Moving forward, that she's in the flow. Why? Because she's trusting her intuition. She knows that she's being guided and led where she needs to go, right? And both of these images of water, right? Water is about our emotion, cleansing, purifying. So as you're going through these things are going to be cleansed and purified from your system. You're getting more in touch with your emotions. You're going to be able to tap into your inner self and really get the answers and the guidance that you need without externalizing things. That's powerful. It's a really powerful time. And all of that is coming through this healing through your third eye. I'm telling you, it's going to be powerful. And your crown chakra. And your crown. My head was like, boom, don't forget about me. Thank you guys. Oh, shit. Okay. 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 That was, oh, yeah, I see why. Okay. Truth. It's time to be true to who you are, to every aspect of you. We are doing a lot of healing, a lot of cleansing, a lot of releasing, right? A lot of um, just tapping in and trying to get to our next and greatest version of ourselves. But we have to be able to stand in our truth. We have to be able to speak our truth. We have to give that truth to ourselves before anyone else, right? Are you being honest with yourself about where you're at? Are you being honest with yourself about how you feel? Are you being honest with yourself about the relationships going on around you? Are you being honest with yourself about what life looks like? What is your truth, right? Because there are many truths, but what is your truth? What is resonating with your soul? What is lighting you up? Why do you keep pushing forward? Why the fuck did you even bother to get up this morning, right? Like, what is that truth? Let that be revealed. There's clouds here, right? So it means that there's storms moving. There are things getting cleared out of the way. Why? So that you can see the light of things, so you can stand in your truth. And the tree is not moving, right? In the truth, as the storm is overhead, even though the skies aren't perfect, the tree is solid, standing on solid ground, right? So that's a big reminder to stay grounded. No matter what life is bringing around you, it is up to you to stay grounded. Stay grounded and let the storms clear so that the truth of all that is, right? So that you're still standing there in your truth, in your light, in your divinity. Because healing chaos came with that, right? Which is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with healing chaos. We got to look at all the different aspects of ourselves and we got to give them love and they're transforming, right? You're transforming at the soul level. You're transforming your heart. You're transforming your gut. You're transforming your voice. It's like almost all the colors of the chakras are here, right? And so at every level of your being, you're being transformed. And it seems, right? It seems tumultuous. It seems like a lot's going on. I know I just got rocked over the weekend with that 111 portal that came on the 29th. I got my ass rocked, energetically rocked. I literally was just like, oh God, oh God, oh God, make it stop, because it was just so much happening at once. It was so much information coming to me at once. So much, like, just awareness. And I was just like, I was ready, but wasn't ready. You know what I mean? So in the midst of all that, you're staying grounded, right? Staying true, you're staying secure. Why? Because as the storms are going on around you, you're not getting caught up in the storm, right? You're at the center of the storm where you're not being thrown. Yeah, there are parts of you and aspects of you that are not going to look the same anymore after you come out of this, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to come out of this on top, right? You're healing the chaos, is what the card says, right? You're healing it. So as you're going through this shit and as you're observing this fucking storm going on around you, you got to be solid. You got to stand in your truth. You got to know and hold the ground, right? Hold the line. Stay centered. Stay in the middle of that storm. You're going to land wherever you land, and it's going to be perfect. And that's where you're going to be. That's where you're meant to be, right? So all this shit is shifting around you because it's taking you. It's upheaving the things in your life that no longer need to be there. It's ripping away the parts of yourself that are not serving you anymore. Why? So you can go to the next level, so you can get to your highest and greatest timeline and live your life with your best version of yourself. That's what all of this is for, right? So you can live your life standing in your truth, not hiding in the shadows, not lying to yourself, not lying to the people around you anymore, right? Bottom of the deck, patience. This process takes patience. We want shit to happen in 5 seconds, right? You forget, like, you've been on this earth 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 decades learning this shit. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's literally not gonna happen overnight. Yeah, there are big shifts that can happen. Yeah, there are timeline jumps that can happen. Yeah, you can have a transformational moment with like an amazing teacher or coach. I know I studied with Tony Robbins, I studied with Reagan Hillier. I love them. Huge stuff. But guess what? I'm gonna be 44 this year. I got 44 years of bullshit that I gotta get done. That I gotta get done. And it's not gonna happen overnight. And I'm aware of that. But I'm going layer by layer. And I'm not just healing for me, right? Because I'm doing shit from my personal life and karma. I'm dealing with maternal lineage. I'm dealing with paternal lineage. I'm dealing with generational curses. I'm dealing with gender biases. I'm dealing with relationship fucked up paradigms. Like there's all this shit that's going on simultaneously, right? So as you're going through it, and again, with the pot, right? All the shit's going on at the same time. You see, all the butterflies are all the colors of the chakras, and they're all being spun at the same time. Everything's happening at once. I feel you. I get it. It's exhausting, right? That shit is tiring. But guess what you gotta do? Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. Be patient with your healing because it's not going to happen overnight. But you are moving forward. You see how the bird is in flight? The bird is in flight because it's moving forward and it's moving to higher ground. So this healing, this transformation, this all of the shit that's happening is to bring you to the highest and best version of yourself, to your highest and greatest timeline. Look, underneath that, change, right? Things are shifting. You're going to end up in a better space because of this. All right. Work your light, Oracle. My crown chakra, now that I tapped into the freaking energy. Why did I do that? Now my head hurts. Deep replenishment. Wow. Retreat, rest, be held. Take time for you, right? This chaos is going on. This upheaval is going on. All this healing is going on for your greatest and highest good. Honor your body during this time. If you need to rest, rest. Stay absolutely super hydrated. I don't know if you've seen all the water energy in all these cards, but that's indicative of how important water is during this time, right? Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season. Sun in Aquarius, new moon in Aquarius. The Aquarius is a water bearer, right? She's a water bearer. She's not a water sign, right? She's an air sign, but she's a water bearer. This is indicative of how cleansing, how healing, how transformative like the water energy is. It's about your emotions, right? And moving things forward and really learning to trust in your intuition. It's a two day, right? Intuition, guidance, emotions, tapping into your heart and feeling, not just looking, feeling, seeing things through the eyes of God, seeing things through your third eye. That is what's pushing you forward. Deep replenishment. And look at the moon cycle, right? So as we're moving out of the new moon and we're moving towards the full moon, if you feel need to rest, rest. Stay hydrated. If you can go by a body of water, do so. A beach, a lake, a pond, whatever. If you can get outside and stand in the rain, if you can take a bath, even under the shower, just really stay hydrated. It's going to be so important to you. Bottom of the deck, initiation. And what do we see? More water. I can't. You can't make this up, kids. You can't make this up. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. For some of you, this is the energy that you're bringing in, right? You're calling in your soul tribe. You want to work with people. You want to, again, two is about balance, community, cooperation, partnership, right? So this is what's coming in for you, right? Sisters, brothers of a like mind. Your soul tribe is coming in for you. You're gonna start to work with people and collaborate with people that have like in alignment with your divine mission, your divine purpose, like with your soul. It's gonna feel so good, right? They're gonna feel like another family to you. That is the beauty of this. Why? To empower you so that the divine feminine energy within you can stand strong, stand powerful, stand fearlessly. Have you answered your deepest calling? Are you stepping forward in your own light? Are you? Ooh, ooh. I want to give you that card, but that's not the card. All right, anyway, I was going to pull the truth card. But anyway, are you standing in your truth? That is my point. Here it is, right? Are you standing in your truth? Are you ready to stand up for what you believe in, right? And although she has a sword, she's also partially covering her face. It's like, I have it here and I can be defensive. It can with this Aquarius energy because Aquarius is about air signs, which is swords and tarot. The sword is there and it can protect her, but it's also blocking part of her face. Like we don't see if she feels confident. We don't see if she feels scared. We don't really know. We know the sword is there, so she will defend herself if she needs to, but we don't know how she feels behind that. So it's about, are you answering your deepest calling? Are you being honest to yourself? Are you seeing things fully, or are you partially hiding? Are you hiding behind something right now? Right? Are you pretending to be strong and courageous, but you're really hiding? It's actually feminine or masculine energy, but there's nothing to. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages at once. You want to step into this, right? Step into your soul family, step into alignment, step into partnership, step into union, like really get your soul tribe together. You got to put your defenses down, right? You got to put your defenses down so that you can see things clearly. Stop hiding from yourself. Stop hiding your truth, right? Yeah, stop hiding your truth. All right, I'm gonna pull. Sorry, that just was like a heavy message. I was like, boom. I was like, okay. You're standing there. You're powerful. You're strong, but you're defensive. You're covering half your face, so you can't see things clearly. So two, two, two. It's about partnership. We got two eyes. You can't go in here blind, right? You have two eyes for a reason. Use both of them. You got two hands. These are gifts. These are gifts to you. So it's time for you to use them. All right, I'm going to pull a Divine Abundance card and then a Romance Angels card because I do want to touch on romance since this is about partnership and cooperation. I feel like it should be addressed, but it can also be business. So that's why we're pulling an Abundance card. Get your money. I said a card and I get two. I don't even know why I opened my freaking mouth. Bottom of the deck, allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. Radical acceptance. It's about surrendering to the motherfucking process. It's about knowing that even in the midst of all this bullshit, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Why? Because we're healing. We're healing. Karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. You're healing. Like I said, you're not just healing for you, as much as that would be fun, but everything is happening at once, right? Keep going back to this. Everything is happening at once. You got past lives being cleared out. You got generational karma being cleared out. You got gender roles being cleared out. Even the stuff in your neighborhood, right? The nation you were born, the race you were born, like all of that shit needs to be addressed. I'm a black woman in America, according to, the status quo. I'm probably like at the bottom of the list, right? Because black men come above us, and there's white people and all this other shit going on. So karmically, I have a lot of work to do, right? I have to do it for myself. I have to do it for my community. I have to do it for my race. I got to do it for my paternal lineage. I got to do it for my maternal lineage. I got to do it for my ancestors. I got to do it for gender. Like there's just a lot to be done. But you have the capacity to do it. And all the shit that's happening and coming up and clearing is for you to get this done because this is your task. And it's a heavy one, but it's dope because you get to come out of this shining bright, right? All that water is coming in to cleanse. You got to cleanse it. It's the reason we take showers and baths all the time, right? Wash away the bullshit. Divine flow. What the fuck? Wait. Sorry. Because you know I'm excited. You know I'm excited. You know I'm excited. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. It may not be bright. You may not even know where you're going. But when you trust in the flow of the universe and trust in the guidance that you're receiving, you're not going to make a wrong move. You're moving forward. Look at all the freaking, look at the butterfly, right? More transformation happening, right? Through this healing, as you're moving forward, more transformation is happening. You have to get into a state of what? Allowance. Allow things to happen. Trust the flow of the things that are happening and know that you're being led exactly where you need to go. You're being led exactly where you need to be. Look at her. She's unbothered. She's careless. She's fearless. Why? Because she knows. She knows. She's trusting it, right? And although this might be around for her to heal it, guess what? She can move forward and trust and know that she's being supported in this clearing. She's moving forward and following life's path in order to get to the next step and to cleanse that shit out at the same time, right? You're moving forward and doing the work. It's a beautiful thing. All right, romance angels, y'all got anything to say to the collective for this 2 day? Any messages of love? Okay, that was quick. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. 2, right? Partnership. Partnership. So congratulations for those of you that just got married or recently engaged. But this is really about the fact that we're coming into union. The fact that like we're moving to the next level of ourselves, right? We're going to find a divine counterparts. We're going to find our soulmates. We're going to find people that get it with like within the collective that are going to be calling us in together, and we're going to get together and have really serious commitments. Yes, it says wedding, but it's not necessarily a wedding, although it can be. But it's about a serious commitment, right? A serious commitment to a new business partner, a serious commitment to balancing your feminine and masculine energies, a serious commitment to maybe your relationship, and it does go to the next level. You never know, right? That would be dope. Bottom of the, bottom of the deck, codependency, right? So addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency. It's time to let that shit go, right? And to be honest with yourself, to stand in the truth, to stand in the truth. You cannot be in this energy and get to this. Not if you want it to be long lasting and joyful. Now, can you marry someone who is like an alcoholic or a workaholic or whatever other addictions they got going on? Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. But at some point, the balance will be thrown off. At some point, you're going to come out of alignment because it's not truth, right? Because there's deception there because you're not standing in your power, right? So both of you have to independently show up fully in your magnificence, in your healing energy. And that's why everything is going on around you to have you stand tall in your healing, right? Do you want to naturally, honestly ask yourself, like as much as you may love whoever you're dating or thought you loved or engaged to or whatever, like, do you want to be with a person that isn't there, who's not being honest with themselves, who's not accountable, who breaks their word, who is lying, who isn't dealing with their own shit? Like, probably not. You know, she's in this card, she's looking at him, like all her eyes are focused on him, and he's looking forward, right? So, although that's not everyone, it's some of you are just, you want the wedding so bad that you'll do the bullshit. You want the wedding so bad that you'll ignore it. And this time is coming in for you to be like, oh, no, 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 baby. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to deal with this once and for all. You're going to stand in your truth. Like, what is the truth about this? What is the truth about all that is going on? What is your truth? Are you standing in your truth? If this is what you want, if this is what you're moving towards, What are you willing to let go of? Can you be real? Can you be honest with yourself? Know that shit is gonna hit the fan, okay, if you do not acknowledge it. All this healing is coming in for you. All this magic, divine knowledge, divine wisdom. You can't ignore it. Heart-to-heart conversations, bottom of the deck. Again, a feminine energy that's super focused on the masculine energy, and the masculine is focuses energies elsewhere. So if you're this divine feminine who's got on the rose-colored glasses and he's your everything, understand that his eyes are on something else right now, right? Eyes are on something else. It's time for you to shift your energies back to your healing. It's time for you to let go of whatever chaos and lies and fuckery is going on in your life so that you can move on to the next and greater step. It is time for you to stand in your truth. You have to stand in your truth. This is you and you're in a partnership and this is you're in a relationship or whatever, situationship, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You got to stand in your truth. You got to stop ignoring the red flags that came up in the twin flame reading, right? You got to stand in your truth. Let go of the addiction to the lies, or some people are just addicted to being in relationships, right? They just can't be alone. It's always got to be somebody around, right? She's so focused on him, and he's just like, all right, mm-hmm. It's like, talk to me, hear me, see me. And he's doing anything but that. And that's part of the karma that's being cleared out, right? That negative energy around relationships where it's kind of like, oh, look at that. Two hands, right? It looks like almost looks like they're creating chains. No, it's odd because it's knitting needles, but it looks like the knitting needles are shaped like, they're showing it to me like chains. So that's part of the karma that's being cleared out, right? This codependency, this focus on everything but ourselves, right? Focus on everything but you. But you, right? Shit's right in front of you, but you don't want to see it because you're looking out into the distance. That's the karma that's being cleared, and that has to be addressed. Has to be addressed. You're gonna heal in ways that are making you see things that you can't ignore anymore, right? Healing. Look at that green energy around that. I didn't even catch that before. And green is the energy of healing, right? Archangel Raphael. It's healing going on in your mind. It's healing going on within your heart to help you get through this, right? To help you get through the chaos, to help you get through the healing, to help you release these codependent behaviors that are holding you back in every aspect of your life. It's time for you to trust your intuition. It's time for you to get in a flow with the universe. It's time for you to get into a state of allowance so that you can allow the universe to bring you the blessings that you were created to receive, right? You are a child of the Most High God. It's not just me. Not just me. All right. All right, my babies, I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much. Sorry, I'm cleaning up as I'm talking to you because I'm neurotic like that. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. And I will see you soon. Later.